Good morning all, and welcome to my humble abode. I am Yorkie the Tail Spinner, and this is Tales Over Coffee, our morning show where we start the day with a narrative tale and a coffee together to hopefully welcome a blessed day. May yours be truly blessed. This is the Black Book, the tale of someone who is definitely not blessed, at least not in Slavic folklore, who chooses the path of a witch consorting with demons to save her loved one. This is Black Book. When last we left it, Vasilisa had become a witch, albeit a low-grade one, and met her first person who needed help.
What? Well, are you? The sun rose while you... I understand. So...
It looks like we have to step through this scene again.
Well, the legend said I couldn't.
I'm going to step through fast because this one is in the last episode.
Maybe I knew. Then you. Now it is. Well, there's on. Look around. Do you remember? Afterward. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa.
Look, who knows? Got.
And we know all they go.
Vasya,
Let's just
have you taken well to?
So how...
I
step
would
through
when
them
you have,
very
but
quickly.
we leave. Then when he grew, Vasya, it's knowledge that one day I cursed him, so the lip we never.
Come on,
well,
come
I'll
on.
tell the story of how.
How can I
Same thing, Jim, be
Tiki,
strong. Such
you
is
need
our
to calm down a little.
You make your own way.
How's our...
It worked, but I don't remember who.
No. I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later.
And then we have a visitor.
Oh, God bless
Miller.
you. Go.
God-
I won't something. You are not.
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw... Why do what demons are... Well, how... It's forbidden to work a windmill after night.
What? Please.
You all right,
Tiki,
Vasya?
calm
Look
down.
into what's going
Yes,
on with that place.
you.
The team.
I'll find...
Oh, thank you. I was told you wouldn't let me down.
Well, I'll stop. And to make your time well, you get all that?
Where do I find...
Don't you, the devil, go and be back home by sunrise.
How do I use that...
Well, it's quite simple.
Enough.
Use them in battle to close up your wound.
Got it, Grand...
Wait, I've sent... He must...
All right, Grand...
And there's the map. Let's go to the first place. Tiki, you're being a little rambunctious this
You
morning.
stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Let's listen.
Vasya, wait! I have business with you. Hush! We'd better whisper.
Go on down
This
behind
neighbor and I
me.
hate her guts.
Go on. Or not.
So curse her a bit, will you? Here's a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
Yes, I think we will. Last time we were playing innocent, but
Very well.
this one is
I'll
titled
do
The
it.
Devil's Made Me Do
Swell
It.
up by tomorrow, you'll see.
For a reason.
You read a simple curse and take your well-earned reward.
Alright. The outcome of some events of yours to decide your sin count will change. The number of sins affects your choice of replies as well as possible game endings. This each person has an angel on their right shoulder and a devil on their left shoulder. A little out of the way. But to whom you turn your ear is entirely up to you. Up to Kusheva village, a small village to the west of the Kolva. There have been a couple of times with old Igor when healing some crows. This is the place he sends a chort for the job.
You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire family out on the street at this hour. Strange, muffled sounds are coming from inside their house. Falling cutlery, furniture moving around.
Looks like they have a demon.
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight. Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The
Indeed.
devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
You didn't follow the ritual of crossing the stuff, did you?
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place.
We can check here, see what news there might be. We've seen that, we've seen that, we've seen that. Ritual or behaviour reinforced by custom is inseparable from mythology. It is often believed that specific events are a consequence of another. For instance, a peasant suffering a misfortune after forgetting to cross himself is perceived as being punished for not observing a ritual. This has resulted in all sorts of popular beliefs, dishes not locked away at night, or crossed becoming a refuge for evil spirits. I think that's so big crosses. I think. A sick child or a changeling needs to be thrown across the threshold of a house inhabited by spirits, who were lured there by the killing of a rooster during its construction. After some time, the underlying reason for the ritual becomes forgotten, leaving behind only the ritual itself. It's funny that even today we have plenty of rituals. Look at the sports person who must always wear the same jersey. Or whatever. There are many, many forms. Tea time turned it, forgot to cross the tableware.
And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
You must do this. And please remember next time.
You're such a great knower, Vasya. Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
Yes, I will help.
Oh, very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, John.
You come inside the izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside. The demons have made a mess. They threw the dishes and cooking pots around, but luckily, the brass utensils seem to be intact. The most damaged part is the shrine in the corner. The icon cases are damaged, and the candles are broken.
What was that little, knowing that we gained? The Red Corner is one of the most important and mystical places in an izba. It is similar in importance to the hearth, since it plays a central role in the home. Most commonly in the right-hand corner of the izba, across from the door, even in some of northern Russian traditions, where a porch is situated in an unusual manner. Most likely, ancestral idols were once placed atop these shrines. Following the arrival of Christianity, it became home to the icons of saints. The other name for the Red Corner is Bojnista, which means a god's place, and it always housed a small icon lamp. The head of the family sat in this corner and oversaw holiday feasts. Additionally, before the funeral, the deceased body of the family head was placed on a table with his head below the Red Corner. When entering an izba, a visitor would make the sign of the cross over himself while looking in the Red Corner, even if there were no icons present. Right, let's approach it.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room.
Prepare yourself, demon. Prepare to be banished. Ah, we have two. You're going to protect him. He's going to attack. I need to defend for 4. I can only defend for 3. That's fine. Meanwhile, we have waste. Now, that starts out doing less, but over time, rapidly does more. That should do 6, then 4, I think, whatever. I already had a little protection. You're going to protect him again. while he attacks me. I don't need to do that. That should die the next time. In fact, it should die this time. And now you have no protection. Defend for 3. And 2 Arazi to hit you right. This time you're hitting me for 5. Well, in order I will defend that. An Arazi. And I have nothing useful to do. That would heal me for 1 life, but or 1 health point, but I already am at maximum. I don't think it adds an extra 1, we'll see. No, I thought not. But I didn't need to defend for more either, so either way was fine. Arazi. Orlai. And Taba. And there we are. Page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages well first. And Ward increases that for increases for 3 turns at the beginning. Nice. I think we'll take that. 4 rubles and 125.
The elders of the
experience.
family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The girl, Aksenia, assures you that from now on, every jar in the house will be crossed.
Good girl. Old riverbed. One time the culver flowed through here. Now this place is a swamp.
The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp.
Let's step closer.
You move closer, a couple of steps. Suddenly, a demon appears from beneath the water with black horns and a body that is woolly and matted.
Another to be dispatched. 17 health, coming in for 3 damage. Let's get the damage over time going first. I get 3 again. But none of these actually matter that much. And that should take it down, I think. Very simple. Take that one. 3 rubles, 50 experience. Nice. Bigichi Forest. There's an old forest near the Culver River by Bigichi Village. It has a master. Every forest does.
Near the forest's
Tiki.
edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter. Peasants from Bigichi village are asking the Leshi to take care of their cattle.
That's fine.
You
We'll leave
decide
them.
to leave the sacrifice to the Leshi untouched. This is Bigichi's folk business,
Yes, indeed.
not yours.
Ah, we have a side quest here, a side turn. To Penesheriskaya ravine. This ravine is famous among Cherdin's herbalists. It's said you can find a lot of good herbs there, only if you're an expert in this, of course. Let's try.
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall of stones around the nest and wait for the larger snake to come back. The mother snake soon returns. Seeing the barrier, she fruitlessly tries to get past, but soon leaves.
Wait for them to return.
Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest.
Good.
You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
Nice. Take the
You
herb.
take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Leave the location. You've done Bigichi Forest. Go to Edshiver Lake. A curved lake on the left bank of Culver. They say that 2 men drowned in it this year. It's quite an unsafe place at night, aye? Aye. But then
On a hillside
we tamper
near
with such
Kacheva Lake,
unsafety.
you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. There is something strange in his uneven movements. Something that gives you shivers.
And I think this is another fight.
It
Come
only
closer.
takes a single step for the demons to notice you. In a blink of an eye, 2 enemies stand before you.
Prepare to fight, demons. Return to your hellscape. Ward 3. Very hail. And, you. That will remove that, okay. Well then I really need Afterlife. And do Scorch it. This turn, my friends, you're coming in with all of the attacks. An Odalai will stop that. I don't need either of those, actually. I won't stop everything, but that's fine. Coming in with 6 damage. Very well. You're going to hit him for 2, which will wipe him out, so it will be 2 damage. We'll make our key the Igla to repair a health. Use an Odalai. And we'll do Scorch it on you. First demon down. Oh, 2 health. It was just 1. Now you're coming in with 2. We'll block 3. In fact, everything is defensive except for the Urazi. But the Urazi will be enough. Wow, hang on. I think I did something wrong there. Maybe not. No, there it was. Urazi, and you're done. The page remains and does 2. Okay. Moves negative status and heals for 2 health. I think we'll take that. And then to near Nizovka River. This river flows through Polyod Ridge. Someone in Pochka village told me that this river was formed from the tears of Polyod. Sounds like a tall tale.
Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. It crosses your path, a bad omen, since man's path and man's destiny are as one. Yet, could it be it was trying to point you somewhere?
It's possible. Let's follow it.
Suddenly, you come upon a swamp and stop at its border. It is dangerous to continue onward. You turn to go back and notice a devil's finger beneath your feet.
Take the finger. +4 health. Nice. +4 health permanently, you see. Ah, the 2 side ones. Let's go there. Gorodishneski Ravine. It is said that the Chud live here, a dangerous and unholy place. Ravines are death traps at night. Falling into one will surely leave you crippled. Let's try not to fall into one then.
You meet 2 travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The 3 of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to shove you into the pit.
Hit him.
You strike the peasant backhanded. As you glare at your 2 traveling companions, they transform into black, shadow-cloaked demons.
Your little attempts did nothing to help you. This is recitation time. It does 15 damage, which is a lot. Ward for 3. Razi. And Arazi. He has to go down really quickly. We still have our ward. Unfortunately, everything else is defensive. I think this turn is when it hits me for 15, if I can't stop that. I can stop most of it. Ordlai, Taba. Highly defensive. And it's going to take 3 more, so... Healing. That will do 4 to you. Watch it, and you're just going to heal, aren't you? Buddha. There. Now, my friend, you are in trouble. Actually, take that out. You're doing 2 to the one who's gone, so that doesn't matter. Razi. Order life for defense. And the keys are also just defense, that's fine. Four health left on this demon. And there we are. Hey man, this page remains active. Increases value in pages for 3. Alright. Let's use the amen. 7 rubles, 175 experience. Nicely done. Chud Forest. The Chud probably lived here at one time. As the forest name would suggest, old Chud bronze plaques aren't hard to find around here. Let's come across one, however. Is a bad omen, after all. They weren't made by Christian hands.
You walk around the windmill and approach the Chud forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, you see a swarm of chorts flying out of the side of the building, gleefully throwing around pieces of the windmill's wooden machinery.
Let's see what's
The
this
short
here.
swarm dives into the gloom with a chorus of angry screams. As the forest sinks into silence, you inspect the windmill.
One moment. Leave location. And that leaves us heading to the windmill.
The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Look around. And with the windmill is where we will pick up next time. I hope you have a blessed day. I've been Yorkie the Tail Spinner. This has been the Chihuahua who started out rambunctious but calmed down. As indeed she will calm the demons around her fairly well.